Hello and welcome back to my small little library. Today is a little bit of a chatty video and it's primarily because I noticed something in like the last, well, pretty much the last year, but the last few months especially, at least on my YouTube feed, and I kind of wanted to talk about it and a few things extra to that, just because, mostly I do tags or reviews or stuff like that, but I really don't talk about the booktube community a lot because I don't really feel like I'm not a big part in that. I'm just like a really small channel, and I do watch booktube videos, but not as much as some would maybe assume. So yeah, I don't talk often about the community, but I kind of feel like I want to talk about it today, and so I decided to. Why not, If you don't want to hear my opinion, just go to the next video. That will be a vlog again, or, next week's video will be about books again. Or fine and dandy. It is all about books today as well, but, not as extremely. Just for the point of, do I watch any booktube? I do, but I don't watch as much anymore as I used to a few years ago, and that has a few reasons. But mostly it has to do with the content and a little bit like consumerism, but I don't really want to talk about it like that. I think it's more like we all love to buy books, and I fell into a rabbit hole that I didn't really enjoy, and to stop that, I kind of had to stop watching a lot of the content that I did. So there are a few booktubers that I do watch still, and the kind of content I really do enjoy. Two of them are Bookspin and Michelle's Melancholia, I think. So you pronounce the names. Both of them are smaller channels that really supported me at the beginning of my channel, which was really nice. But yeah, I follow them since then, even though I'm not somebody who comments on videos, and I know that that is a fault. But yeah, I feel like I can't communicate very well with other people, especially in English. I sometimes feel like if I put it down in Word, it sounds weird, which is why I don't comment on stuff, and I do watch with my private account. That has different reasons, but yeah, so I do watch those two, and I really enjoy watching their content. And I think something that really stands out to me is that they do like talk about books, that they get new ones and stuff, but they don't exclusively talk about these big haul videos. And that is something that annoyed me, because I followed quite a few channels, which I won't name here because I kind of think that's unfair, because obviously there are a lot of people who enjoy the content. But I realized the more I watched these huge book hauls that I got the need or the want to buy also many books at once. And that was kind of really dumb for me, to be honest. First, I don't have unlimited income. I can't buy 20 books a month and live with that. That doesn't work. I'm your average working human. I have a day job that I work at, and this is purely a hobby. I get no compensation for this. So obviously, my day job has to pay for all of my bills, and books aren't cheap if you buy a lot of them. So that was obviously a problem. I can't buy 60 books a month. That's just not a realistic thing. But the more I watched those videos, the more I had the desire to buy a lot of books, because they bought so many cool looking books, and that is the thing, There are so many books out there and so many books that I want to read, but I don't have the funds to do that, and I think watching those haul videos really motivated me to buy too much. And now I have a TBR that is way too big for my personal comfort, and it took a while to set in to, for me to realize that I have too many unread books, and I'm personally not happy with that, and I feel really uncomfortable with that, and it really made my anxiety worse, and it just doesn't feel good, I look at the bookshelves and I feel choice paralysis. I have a hard time choosing books. I have a hard time being happy with what I choose, because I have so many possibilities that I could read instead, and I feel really overwhelmed by that. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one with those feelings, but it doesn't get talked about often, I feel like, because obviously buying books is fun, and getting new books is fun. but that is the thing. It's fun to get them, and then what do I do with them? I don't have unlimited time. I work, I do these videos, I have other hobbies, so it really got me into the spiral of like disliking myself for buying books and watching those haul videos, and they're not, it's not their fault. Like, obviously it's also a character fault. Just because somebody does a lot of book hauls doesn't mean I have to buy books, but I don't know, I feel like I have a personality where I get easily influenced when I see people being happy about stuff they buy and generally enjoying the books they get, and then also feeling the desire to get those books. So that is the main reason why I stopped watching so many booktube channels, because it didn't make me feel good to feel the way I did after watching those haul videos. And it's just a me problem. I have to work on that. That is one of the goals for me this year. To, if I like a thing, I don't have to buy infinite amount of that, even if and learning to watch other people be happy about the stuff they buy and not feeling bad about myself not doing the same, I feel like that is kind of a big point I wanted to talk about, because at the beginning I tried to do haul videos, and a lot of them were just secondhand books, which were cheaper, but also were like a lot in volume, and I still haven't read all of those books, and it's just not a sustainable thing to do. Also for my space, I don't have unlimited room here, and for my mental health. So I stopped doing those, and I miss them sometimes because, I don't buy that many books. I think realistically, I still buy more books than the average human being, but I don't buy like a huge amount of books every month. I buy like 2-3 books a month, and that is that. Sometimes I only get the book I get from my book boxes, and that is that for the month, I did dial it down quite a bit, and I think I'm much more happier with that. And now I'm working on getting the TBR down so that my choice paralysis goes away, because I have a hard time choosing anything to read and being happy with what I've chosen. So yeah, that is pretty much like a big topic I wanted to talk about, and one thing why I don't watch that much booktube anymore. And what comes with that is 2 other topics I kind of want to talk about in this video, to just make it like, just a letting my thoughts out video. The other thing is, I think at the big moment, like videos like I read X so you don't have to videos. I really dislike that concept with everything, not just with books, but just on YouTube in general. I feel like, I bought X clothes so you don't have to. I bought so you don't have to. I dislike those videos because obviously everybody has a different taste, and just because you don't like a book doesn't mean that, everybody else also won't like it. And I'm personally just not a fan of negativity. I don't know, it's not that I'm never negative, but I really don't like weaponized negativity, kind of. And I feel like if you go out there and people always talk about hating stuff, I mean, I feel like hating is such a big word, I dislike books. Yeah. Have I hated a book? No. I dislike them, but I don't hate them because they don't hurt me, Maybe they got time that I can't get back, but they don't hurt me, so I don't hate them. I dislike them. And I feel like those I read X videos just really, they kind of group people together into like, oh, that author is so bad, and, don't pick up something. I really don't like that movement. I get that it's really, really human, but I personally feel really uncomfortable with that. So I don't know. I watched one, and never again. It's just a type of video I just cannot comprehend why you would. But I get why you would want to watch that, especially if you already don't like the author, because I feel like we tend to like group ourselves together into, dislike of that author, liking of that author, stuff like that. I tend to keep away from that because I'm personally, I give authors second or third chances. Maybe it's just a book, and even then, if I don't like an author, it's just that. It's a personal opinion. I don't like an author. Like, I have no professional opinion about, like, they are bad author. I always feel like that's really hard to say with books and stuff like that, because everybody likes different writing styles and word choices and, you know, explicitity, sexual stuff. You know, we all have different tastes, and going and being like, oh, that is a bad author, even though there are a lot of people out there who might like the author, I think is just, I get, you know, the wanting of having like, you know, it's the algorithm, and obviously a lot of those channels also make money from those videos, so I kind of get that, but I still dislike the concept of the videos, which, I don't know, I haven't heard anybody else talk about, so I thought I'd bring that up. And then the last thing I want to talk about, which gets together with the first two topics, is I want to do more review videos this year, but I feel like I'm not very good at them. So my plan for the year, which is kind of a new and fourth goal I decided for the year, is I want to get better at reviewing things. Obviously, they are totally subjective videos, you know. It's just my opinion about a book. I'm not professional in that. I'm just a person who likes to read, who always did like to read. It's not my first language. I do these videos in English. I'm from Germany. Obviously, I won't always have like the most eloquent wording for my reviews, and I'm really sorry for that. I'm really working on that. I feel like I have gotten a lot more confident in speaking English. I mean, I really was in a lot of different countries already where I had to speak English, you know, and in jobs, and I mean, I do work in IT, so a lot of stuff is in English, but I feel like making these videos has made me a lot more confident in English and talking to other people in English. But yeah, I do want to get better with my reviews, and so I had the thought, maybe if you've watched some of my reviews for books, if you have any constructive criticism you would like to leave me, please do that down below here, so I can get a better idea what I could improve on, and I'm pretty sure I can improve on everything. I'm also not like a scriptwriter. I do like spontaneous filming. I don't write scripts, so maybe I should start with that for the reviews, but yeah, I think I want to put more reviews out there so people can watch those reviews, and if they like the book, buy it or lend it from a library and stuff like that. Also, I kind of want to promote more like getting books from libraries and stuff, but then again, I have so many books that I bought physically that I really don't get to read that much from my library, so that is the thing I'm still working out. But yeah, so I decided this year there will be more reviews. I read enough books that I can film at least like 1 or 2 review videos a month. That should be possible, so that is my plan for right now. Starting with February, because it's a plan I made in the last week, obviously, so I'm not prepared right now. But yeah, starting February, I would like to upload 1 to 2 reviews per month. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you have any tips, tricks, criticism, put that down below, please. That would be really, really nice, because I haven't gotten much feedback yet, and I feel like feedback would mean quite a bit to me. I also am in the process of getting a new camera. I'm filming on my phone right now. I will have to get a new phone in the coming month, but it's expensive. I don't have unlimited funds, as I've already said, so yeah, hopefully like around the middle of the year I will get a new phone and a better camera with that, because I do have a camera, but because I don't have a microphone, the sound is really bad, so I feel like at the moment it's better to film with my phone. So hopefully I can get the quality up a little bit, coming like mid-year. But yeah, if you, I don't know, I hope you kind of enjoyed this like rambly video with a few topics, but it's kind of a few things I wanted to talk about. And yeah, if you have any tips, tricks, ideas, please leave them down below. That would mean a lot for me to also make what I do here a little bit better, because I would like to improve. I mean, there aren't a lot of people watching these, but even for those people that are watching, I would like to give them more quality content, and I would like more criticism and more ideas and what I could do better, you know. So yeah, thank you if you leave feedback. It's important, let's just say this is yeah. But yeah, I hope you still enjoyed this video, even if it's just like a little bit of a discussion video more than anything else, and hopefully I will see you back for the next one. Bye!